Okay, there it is. Hello, 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 people. Welcome to Chat Her Up. Sorry about the confusion. Today you have Miss Callie over there, down there. Well, if you're on Instagram, Callie is down there. And
Ah,
on my left is Montique.
I'm here.
And I am Joy on my right.
Am I right?
On my right. Because it looks a little different on Instagram
Oh,
than
that's
what
it.
it looks
Okay.
like. All right, tonight we're going to be recapping the Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine. The Housewives of Potomac's episode was named, drum roll, Rumble in the Jungle.
Mm-hmm.
And Married to Medicine's episode was named Rodeo Reckoning. But we're
Okay.
going to start with Housewives of Potomac.
Yeah. So everything it says allegedly our opinion, entertainment purposes only. We having some fun. We're gonna rate it, Joy. I didn't watch
Um,
Married to Medicine, so I have no idea.
we just gonna do all Potomac right now, and do
Okay.
Married to Medicine at the end. All right. Potomac. I'm gonna rate this episode like a 6.5, 7-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Callie.
What y'all think?
5.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty good. I feel like they cut a lot because I feel like they really was getting in Mia's, but I don't think
Yes.
they cut. I think they cut a lot.
A whole lot.
A whole lot. So
Yeah, I
because of
agree
the
with that.
categorization of everything, I'm gonna give it a 6.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. All right.
'Cause
All right. So we can go ahead and get started. What you say? I think we all agree it was an okay episode. In my opinion, what we're seeing is what I would call old school Potomac. This is what old school Potomac was like. It was it was like soft kind of stuff. Like we could sit home and judge them type things. It wasn't like, I don't think nothing in my opinion that we're seeing you have to take seriously, because it's like silly bickering over silly, although some of the situations sound serious, they're not handling it. Nothing is being handled seriously. Mia's, because the big scandals are Mia and Karen, and neither one of them, in my opinion, are handling the situations seriously. I don't think Karen, I don't know what, especially based off what we know, Karen should have been on she should have been way more humble this season.
God, yes.
That's really what I should be saying. She should be humble. And it's not about, you know, putting your head down or kissing nobody's butt or nothing like that. But I'm like, what Karen did was really serious.
Oh,
As drunk as Karen was, she should have been. This ain't a case where you had just one too many cocktails. Somebody gave you a cocktail, you had a shot. Because I don't know what drinking limits are. In my adult life, I actually have never been drunk as an adult, so I don't know
yeah.
what it's, what a limit would be, to be completely honest. I don't know what a limit would be. I've tasted drinks before, but like straight, like a whole drink, no.
Yeah, I mean, when I say once I watched that video, I was shocked. Like I don't know if they have the laws here, but we have a dram law, and if that bartender
Right.
could have been,
I don't think she was at a friend's house.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, they could have been sued. Like, we have to cut people off.
But I will say that, if she was at a friend's house, I don't think that might be worse.
I think so too.
Because
I would not have let her leave my house.
No friend should have let anybody leave. Karen wasn't even like talking right.
You got to think about Karen, though. It's not like she
listened. Who
about
was she?
Karen don't do what people tell her to do.
I would have also took her purse.
Yes.
You can take more drastic measures. Like if this is your real friend, I want you to think about that. Your friend. This is, unless she didn't say she was at a party. But if Karen was just like at one of her girlfriend house, maybe a couple of people, they sitting around talking if it wasn't her man. But let's just say she was sitting amongst some girlfriends. What girlfriends would let her drive home like that? Karen she couldn't even stand. When she stood up from the cop, the first thing that came out of her mouth was, I'm lit.
He said, yeah, you are.
Like
she called herself
friend would let their friend drive. I wouldn't even let an associate drive that drunk. I would have called her husband. I would have sent her home in an Uber. Because I imagine Karen don't have no broke friends.
No.
They could get $40 on the Uber.
Child, yeah. I mean, she should have a car service, though.
She really should.
She should have a car service.
And she would have been mad.
I don't even trust putting my friend in an Uber as drunk as she was. Because the Uber driver can do anything to her. And she wouldn't even remember. She was up.
That girl was sitting in the police station talking about she was Thomas Jefferson's concubine. That's how drunk Karen was. She told the police officer, you are poor and white.
Right. I owned the plantation. I said,
right.
Girl.
Like, okay. She was tripping.
That's crazy. Tripping. But okay, where was I? Have we even started about the show?
No. So come on, let's talk about this fake scenario.
Let's go to my notes. Hold on, I gotta find them. Joe, are you watching it? Where are you at, Joy? Okay, Marcel.
So it ended with the end of that conversation from the night before, which was a crazy conversation. Mia don't want to be called up on her lies, but of course the next scene just solidifies how much a liar she is. Because in the next scene, she allegedly gets the call and doesn't know where her children are. So instead of her calling around and figuring out, because she immediately called, when she picked up the phone to call somebody, she called the nanny. Because that's where he was. He was just with the nanny.
Yeah, she was just with the nanny.
Or their former nanny.
And who the kids love. And the lady's house was beautiful if that was a house with their pool.
Right. I'm going to tell you what I think happened. I'm going to tell you what happened and what I think happened.
Can Dory interrupt real quick?
Go ahead.
Because I forgot the chat stick.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
What is it?
Just real quick. Remember when Nene and Portia got into it because Portia said, I ain't about that life. I don't hang with Nene?
Yes.
A year ago. Well, that show finally airs this week on January 9th.
I know. Yeah, Upshaws.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, yeah.
It was the Upshaws.
Yeah, the Upshaw. And I'll send out a message, but I had that in my notes and forgot to say it.
Yeah.
We're going to have to watch it.
Well, really, the chapstick moment should have been that Ink and Mia broke up.
Yes.
Okay, and they did.
And she confirmed it.
And did you know the date?
She said it on her Instagram a while ago, but I don't think people paid attention. So she confirmed it again. She didn't get enough press. So she confirmed it again by being with that dude on the Apple box. What she didn't know.
I called
it. On December 31st. Huh?
Am I lying?
No.
Did she?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay, but listen, how about on December 31st, 2023, she put out an Instagram post that says, this is my new love. This is Shorty, DJ Applebox. What's his name, Ink?
Yeah, DJ Applebox.
Of 2023. And then this December 31st, she put out her and Gordon back together. So who's going to be this next December 31st? Because that's the date to make her announcements.
I think Mia been reading in
New Year announcements.
Or something.
I think Mia been reading us in these groups. I believe she that girl. She realized the storyline ain't working for her.
Okay.
It's not and now she's like, let me work it out with this man that's abusive and borderline crazy and a danger to my kids. But let me work this out.
And so does she think we stupid?
Yeah, she got to.
There you go.
And Giselle and them are calling her out on it.
Giselle and them are calling out her parenting.
No, they not. She's actually saying things like this when she says, and I'm authentic. And I'm being authentic. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna kick you in your face.
Well,
And
she's being
still-
authentic in her brain. I think they should
Yeah.
stick to the adult side of life and just don't get into the whole parenting
But
thing.
she's a liar. Like,
I don't think she's
because
talking
first of all, I feel like if you don't know where your kids are and you are way across the world,
yes.
you're gonna be like, "Where's my plane? I'm about to go find
Yes.
my kids."
Yeah.
She's sitting there faking a panic attack, not one tear
Yes.
coming out her eye. Like, no.
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean, I think we all would have been on our way to the airport, but at that time, where was she going to go? They weren't at home.
At least head to the airport.
Where was she going to go when she got there?
To the airport.
Right.
To go
They
get
weren't
her
at home.
children.
What, Joy? Of course, that's what everybody should do. But in her case, she said that they were not at home. She didn't know where to go.
Well, we are
did.
walking the pavement. We are walking the streets.
So
I
she
would've-
would have been at home, and her kids are 4 hours away. She would have been more confused because she spent all the hours traveling.
Callie.
And what?
Callie.
What?
It was a 10-minute difference between when
what was
she
10
got
minutes?
that first call and when she called the nanny.
Okay, so then even more reason to say where would she have gone if she went to the airport? She had to figure out what was going on first.
Mia wasn't thinking about leaving. She wanted to use it as sympathy.
That's
That
another
she
reason
is-
she didn't leave.
She is a walking, talking Karen. And I noticed that like a long time ago.
Mhm.
But what really solidified it was when I don't even like Mia, but when Mia called her slow, when Wendy called her slow, that's when it verified that she's a Karen, because I have a child that has special needs, and she has
Who said that? Mia?
Mia.
Has
She
a
has
child with special needs?
yes.
Which one?
She didn't say, but it probably none. But she's willing to say anything to get sympathy for that moment, because that's what she does when she is attacked and she feels overwhelmed.
Mhm.
Instead of taking accountability or just stopping, she's going to make herself the victim. She
Yeah.
does it with perfection every time. There hasn't been one situation that in real time that Mia gets.
I don't think she got away with it today. I mean, I think she looked like she was faking from the very beginning.
Yes. I'm not saying that we know ink is real and maybe she was. I'm not saying that her situation is 100% fake. I'm saying how she's executing it is 100% fake.
Right.
She may have not known where her kids was for 10, 15 minutes, 20 max. But I don't even think that was the case. I think Gordon, you telling me somebody, this was the kicker. If she's that far away and Gordon and went 4 hours away, why wouldn't she would have been in a panic? Because when they went to go pick up her children, they were with Jacqueline's children. You think that babysitter didn't tell her? And but wait a minute. And according to her, Gordon went to pick them up, drove them 4 hours away. So that was the time to panic within that 4 hours. Where you really didn't know, because according to her, Gordon isn't calling her. He on the road taking them 4 hours away. You telling me that Danny didn't call her within that 4 hour period of time?
No, I'm telling you that of course she was lying. So that's why she didn't go to the airport. Yeah, I think we all agree.
She's lying. It don't even make any sense. Mia's
a
truthful person. And she's
just a liar.
Yeah.
Because she knew what she did at dinner was wrong.
Yes.
So Mia concocted something because she wanted sympathy.
Yeah.
And this,
she does it all the time.
And to use your children and your husband this way is downright nasty.
Yes. She does
nasty.
it. Every time she says, I'm authentic, I want to kick her. Because I'm like, you're not. In her mind, if y'all, the psychology of a person, last season, they chastised Robin the entire season for not showing her authentic self. In her mind, this is authenticity.
Say it again, George.
I will not. I will not. She thinks that's what this is. In her mind, she's giving us a good show, but a good show has an element of truth to it. You're naturally funny. You can't, even Giselle in real time, if y'all listen to Giselle, she's saying, you in your moment. Bitch, it ain't working out for you. Instead of you pivoting, I'm telling you, Giselle, say whatever you want. She knows how to play a game. This, if people would start looking at reality TV like this, we wouldn't have so many hateful comments on the internet. We would have fun. We would be fun detectives, and we could laugh more about reality TV. It has an element of fakery to it. We know that.
Right.
But you have to have some truth in there. While she's really messing with Ink and Gordon, and some of that element was true, Mia's faking too much. And it's obvious to me.
Like, stick with one fakery. Like, you cannot fake 17 storylines. Like, she's faking everything.
And she can't even remember what she said.
I even feel like she's faking some of the crap that she says with her and Jacqueline does.
Yes, that's why I said they can't even remember. You can't never remember a lie.
Right.
The truth always remains the same.
Right. So she made, my first note was, so Mia made it seem like her kids was not with the nanny when they were.
Yeah.
That's my first note.
Yeah.
And so we did talk about her being back with Gordon, right?
Huh?
You're going to get back with somebody who you say is bipolar, don't know, manipulating you, making you feel bad. If anybody believes Mia after she got back with Gordon, why did Gordon take her back?
Because he an old man, and he is one of them users that we talk about. He's one of them old men that wanted a young thing to suck up all her youth. Because now he an old man, he need a caretaker.
Well, and he's always said that he would go back for the kids.
Yes, he need a caretaker.
Yes, he made it clear. He made it clear that he doesn't want to be with her. We know she doesn't want to be with him. So this is for the TV and for the kids. Absolutely.
Yeah. Like, but Gordon is an old man. He should have stayed with his wife instead of messing with this old floozy.
Joy, no, you didn't.
She is a floozy. She admit that she was running around with him. Oh, I've been to this place with the guys and having, girl, you a whole. You ain't even
not a half of one, but a whole
one. She ain't no respectable person. I mean, I don't even like Candace, but girl, Candace would be cutting her to the white meat.
She would. And I feel like the other people don't even feel like she's worth it. But I think Candace, because Candace is who she is, she gonna cut her even if she ain't. Like other people, so you can tell if you look at their facial expressions, everybody's tired of Mia.
Yeah.
But Jacqueline. Look at their facial expressions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. People been talking about that, taking pictures. They be like, I don't even like Giselle. But if you see Giselle on her whole face tuned up with Mia.
All of them.
Yeah. I was cracking up.
Karen's entire face. Well, she always keep focusing on she really making them with Mia.
Yeah.
And you can tell, like, with the scene when they were in the store shopping, that they forced them to split up.
Yeah.
And Kay and Ashley got the short end of the straw, and they had to be with Mia. Because as soon as Ashley wanted to leave, she left, but Kay couldn't leave. For some reason, they made her stay. Because Kay wanted to leave with Ashley.
I wish production would stop and let these girls be natural too.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of the biggest problems. They let production, that these girls need to be natural. And they got some good people. Stacey is so funny. I hope she stays. You know, she's a little quirky girl. My daughter said both Stacey and Ashley can't stay. Because she thinks that they're actually very similar. She thinks both of them are like white women in black bodies.
No, Ashley more black than Stacey.
You think so? Well, I don't know. Yeah, because she thinks that she definitely is a white woman. I don't see that because I don't really see that with her.
I think Stacey just pretending. I don't think this is really how she is.
You know, she's good. If she isn't, she's good. She's good for reality TV.
She's good. I think that she's great. If you notice, they have more people with darker hues now. Have you noticed that? Like their
Oh,
skin?
well, that was a topic of conversation.
Yeah, they
Something
did it.
Lindy was saying in that conversation, something about, I think, the 613 girls.
The blonde hair. So that's a color of
Yeah,
weave. So if you've ever purchased weave, it comes
yeah,
with the color. You get a 2, you get a 4, you get a 33.
Is that what that is? Because I was
Yeah, you get a
wondering.
613. You get a
yeah,
so the 613 is that very white blonde.
yeah. It's what Karen has on. Karen
And that's
got
what
on
Karen and Mia
613.
had in their hair.
It's what we call platinum blonde.
Yes,
Why do y'all know that?
27, because I
I
do
didn't know
highlights
the
all the time.
number, but I didn't
I
know the
do my
number,
highlight
but
color that I will put in because I don't dye my real hair.
yeah.
So I'll do a 27 or a 33. 27 is not as blonde as a 613. 33 is more amber.
Look, I've been a one girl forever, and I
One
just
is dark
graduated to
black.
a 1B.
4 is lighter
Look,
shade of
I
brown.
just graduated to a 1B.
Yeah. A
That's
4
awesome.
is like brown. 33 is very auburn.
Yeah.
I can't remember what red is because I don't do red. But
27 is that ugly blonde.
27 is the blonde that's not a
Yeah.
613 blonde.
Yeah.
Because I'll do it like a honey blonde. I'll do a 27 in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah. You didn't know that, Callie?
I don't wear that blonde.
I
Yeah,
don't
so
know. I didn't know that number, but it
I
made
don't wear
sense.
know that.
When she first said it, I was like, she said it. I didn't think nothing of it, but obviously it's a thing. But I think people were saying that, notice Giselle's face when she said that, because it's really a us versus them kind of conversation. Because let's keep it a buck. There are people who do platinum blonde. Mary J. Blige did it well to be some. She was probably really popular in the 90s for
Yeah,
doing
honey.
it.
I dyed mine blonde.
Because it just wasn't too long ago that black
I
people
still
with
got a
blonde hair, black people with blonde hair was kind of looked down on,
Uh-huh.
even with weaves. Like all the
Yeah.
colors you can get, why you get platinum
How you
blonde.
get platinum?
So it's kind of a, today it is what it is, because everybody figured it's a weave anyway, because most people aren't dyeing their hair, black people, platinum blonde. But, and I said most.
Yeah,
Say
most people
all.
are not dyeing their hair. Like I said, I'll do a
Yeah.
highlight with that thing. I'm not dyeing my
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah. So I think that's the thing. That's the thing. And a lot of
But yeah,
people are
Kay
liking
had a
it too.
613. Look at hers. Her blonde
Yes,
is
she
613.
does. Yeah, she did. Yeah.
Look at us. We really are pitiful. Okay, but anyway, where are we?
Oh, we could start with what was the first scene?
Let me see if I can find my platinum blonde.
Oh, when they went shopping. The second scene is they had to change their clothes. They had 2 meals, and they went to, I don't know if y'all noticed, they went to 2 meals.
One
in
was like a
one
wine
day.
tasting, like a rum
Right.
tasting. Yeah.
Right. And did y'all notice the name was Mandinka?
Yes.
I was like, okay, I wonder what made them pick that. That would have been, because I know I ain't the only one that said something when they walked in. I wish they would have. Those are the sort of things, in my opinion, they should keep in. Because there's no way all them black women didn't say, like, African, the tribe in Africa.
But they did.
So I wish they would have kept that sort of thing in. There's no way they walked past that and didn't. I wish I could be in production. They don't know how to put together a funny story. They trying to produce all these drama pieces, and they need to put women in there, like, and let them really have a say. Because it seems
I really feel like they were trying to pump Mia up, and it backfired.
Yes. People they're trying to make Mia the anchor. When people say that they feel like this is a bad season, and I have heard that a lot. I always say the problem is they're trying to make Mia the anchor, and you can't make a girl an anchor that, first of all, is unlikable in high numbers. I'm not saying that she's not entertaining and she doesn't have value here. I'm not saying that. But Mia is, this story that she's telling, you're never going to be likable when it looks like a woman is picking a man over her children. You're not on this show.
No, not
on this show. Not on Potomac. That's not going to work. And it looks like not only is Mia picking her little boyfriend on this show, it almost feels like she's abusing her husband, and she got a whole girlfriend on here.
is
Like,
so
for
sick.
real. It's too much.
It's too
not,
much.
it's overstimulating. Like, it's too
That's
much.
too much. You said that's too much. And
Mhm.
I don't know why they feel. I told
This
y'all
ain't that
that you
kind of
cannot
show.
have
It
a liar.
almost sounds.
You cannot have
You
a
said that.
liar.
I was the one. I was wrong because last year I was the one that was hyping her up, thinking she actually got the goods to be entertaining. And I only said that because I think that if Mia was authentic, Mia understands that this is a game. She don't take all of this stuff seriously. Like, this is all about making some money and telling a story. And she knows how to bring a story, regardless if it's based off of a lie or not. That's why I liked her. But your story got to be convincing. You got to make me believe it.
And ain't nobody.
I don't like Wendy. Do y'all like Wendy this season?
I do.
I do.
Okay. I do too. Okay. Or do y'all see that I think that Wendy wants to be Giselle's friend?
Oh, she does.
Okay. I can't be the only person that believes that. And I think she's a little jealous of her, of Karen and
oh God, yes.
Giselle's relationship.
She said they like a little old married couple.
Yeah, that was funny. And that's fun shade. They are too. But I always knew that even through their arguments, Giselle understood storytelling. That's why she doesn't really like to harp on stuff. One of the things that I heard her say and she was on Breakfast Club. Was it this? I think it was last month. It was in December, early in December. And one of the things they had asked her about, because it was just when it was the episode before we went on this long break, and it was really before that when Mia had first mentioned her children. Mm-hmm. And that's when Giselle basically said that Mia had doubled down. So I knew it was going to get worse. And then she said, but she said, she's dead to me. And he said, well, what did you do? She said, I can't make that a story. I can respect that. So in other words, sometimes you got to shut the hell up. She wasn't going to make that a story. They were not going to be talking about the fragility of her children.
I know. I'm happy she didn't go into it.
So she was hoping for an apology on and off camera. We see that Mia gave it to her off, but she wanted it on, and I think that Giselle also knows how that feels, because Giselle has apologized to people actually on camera, but they don't show it. Mm-hmm. So it creates a narrative that isn't necessarily there. Because they'll do that a lot, because they love not to show Giselle's apologies.
They paint you and people in certain pictures, so they know people love to hate people.
Yeah,
but I do like the moment when they were all imitating each other. Did y'all guess who people was? Because I did not.
Not one.
Okay,
yeah, I did.
I didn't guess not a one. But Karen, I guess Karen and Mia. Those on two.
I wouldn't have guessed any of them, because even Giselle, somebody had asked me to imitate her. I couldn't. It made me think about that. Giselle, my girl, I can't think. Oh, but I think I could now, only because I just heard when she was like, she went to Mexico with that dude. And I don't know if y'all read it. I'm going to tell you what I read. I'm going to tell you what I heard. I done met this dude. He done took me to Mexico. I wasn't giving him none. He wanted some. So I told he can leave, but pay that bill before you go. She so said, that's what I heard. What y'all
I heard that too.
But yeah, they're sitting at the table. They are sitting at the table.
Mia, when she put the bottle down her throat, I knew that was Mia.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was goofy. That was kind of nasty. Like, I did something like that in high school, but it was a hot dog. It was supposed to be funny. But
oh my God!
Yeah, it was my senior year too. So of course, people come across that in their yearbook and take a picture, and that's the picture they always want to send me. It was like an impromptu thing. Like
Yeah.
they were walking around taking pictures. I actually do remember it. And I had a hot dog in my hand. So I lifted the hot dog like I was pushing it down my throat. I was,
Hey, Monty, can you add D?
Yeah. I think. Okay, there he goes.
Yeah. But anyway,
Okay,
I
let me go
like
back to
this
my notes.
sitting around talking.
Oh,
But
shit.
I don't like the conversation. I'm tired of this conversation between uh Mia and old Jacqueline. We get it.
Oh yes, I'm
They
so
like
sick
each
of
other.
it. This is shit. That was pissing me off. And Kelly, I was here earlier. I just wasn't saying nothing.
Yeah, he was here. She didn't even
Okay.
notice you, D.
No.
Mm-mm.
You
Yes,
didn't
I'm
notice
so
your white Taylor Swift. I don't know how now, but go ahead.
Because there's only 3 of us. Oh yeah, I noticed him on Instagram because I'm on Instagram.
No.
I didn't see him here.
But no, that's so annoying, and it's just like this is. I know we've been joking, and everybody is kind of all over the internet has been like, making jokes and saying like, they're declassing the show, but like, no, they're really declassing the show, like for real, and it's not even funny. They bring the show down in quality and vibes, like it's just a mess. Nobody wants to. I'm sick of them. If I go like another fucking episode. Like I don't know what's worse, like having to deal with Mia and her incessant lying on Gordon, because at this point I think she just lied on the damn man for a storyline.
You was not here when we talked about that, but yes, we do believe that.
Yeah.
And Jacqueline and her lesbian relationship in the words of Lisa Nicole Cloud, or DUI Huger. Like I don't know which one is the worst out of the 3. Probably DUI Huger, but still.
Girl, I put on Blue Sky because I don't tweet. I put every word that come out of Mia's mouth is a noun, a verb, and a lie.
Because baby, like we need to start documenting. We need to start literally getting a notepad every episode and writing down for real, because this is ridiculous.
They trying to make her an anchor, and it just ain't it. Carlos ain't picking him. He ain't got the I. He might have an I, but he ain't got the T.
He don't, girl. He don't.
He brought that up
at all.
He brought that up recently, that people were calling him out because he said Mia was the face of it, and he said he still believes that she is.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does. So she's just going through a bit of an issue at the moment, but yeah, he said he still believes it.
He just don't.
That's because Carlos is delusional too.
He
they did look good though. I don't listen. I don't know if
he thinks Melody. He thinks Melody Holt is the face of a show. So I mean that says it all that we need to know.
Y'all know when they were walking out of that wine bar.
Don't be coming for Melody, and her last name is not Holt. It's Melody Rogers. Okay.
Ain't nobody studying you or Athleisure.
Yes, you up. We didn't. Go ahead.
When they were walking out of that wine bar, Mandinka.
Oh, y'all trying to double team me?
You like it when we double team you, okay? DP. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
He does like it. So he got that little green.
Like that double penetration. Go ahead.
Anyway, when they were walking out of that wine bar and they were walking in Ashley and they were walking in front of their van, I don't know if y'all remember, but somebody in America was in Panama and was recording them because that's what's leaked.
I saw that.
Yeah, that's what leaked. Because we hadn't heard anything about the whole season. And then we get this video of them walking to a van and we knew that they were going to Panama. That's how we knew.
But
they kept
let me look at my notes because I want to make sure I didn't skip nothing. Oh, we did talk about Fashion Nova outfit, Callie.
Okay, listen. So when she was doing her little acting skills and that little black and white little knit thing, she did look cute though, but she was flawless. Yeah, it's not available and it's only cost $30. Okay.
That's why
she's an ambassador.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why she's an ambassador, and I think Jacqueline's outfit was Fashion Nova too.
Yeah, she wore all.
Yeah, I did see Jacqueline's outfit online, but I saw it under a cotton club or something. It didn't say Fashion Nova, but I don't know.
Oh, I actually don't think that's bad.
Oh yeah, that's very smart. And me,
I ain't mad at her.
She's selling them out.
Yeah, she looks cute herself.
She'll let you know. She
needs to get out the slutty area. She needs to get out of the slutty look. Like everything looks slutty that she put on.
her
She
blow
don't
up
never look
mouth.
regular.
Is that all they
She got a
sell?
blow up doll body and mouth. That's my joy.
She said the entire blow up doll in the mouth.
Kiana look good in that dress.
Kiara did. I
Oh.
took a look.
She look good in that dress.
Okay, talk about.
What is that
Okay.
hairless? She wears like a 55-inch hair. Her wig is pretty.
Who?
Okay, so
When I tell y'all I love Stacy because as black as I am, I knew what Wendy was talking about, but I didn't at the same time. I was like, Stacy, what?
well, we already had the 613. You talking about 613?
Yes.
So we already
Yeah,
had
we
this
just
conversation.
finished
You
that.
need to stay
Oh, okay.
here.
I'm
I
sorry.
didn't know what it was about. But okay.
I had to explain it to them. The 2, the 4, the
I
You
didn't
know
have to
they
explain
old,
it to me.
Monty.
I
You know
knew
they
it.
old, girl.
I didn't know the number 613 specifically, but when Stacy said his area code, I remember thinking right. And then she said it was her hair number. I was like, oh, okay. And I don't know why. I actually worked at a shop, but it was like in the 90s. I worked in like a wig shop. And I remember numbers, but I don't remember, I only know the numbers that I'm more familiar with. The 1Bs, the browns, those were double digit, or single digit numbers.
27, 33.
Yeah, I knew 27 because my daughters had 27 highlights.
Yeah.
27.
Oh, a lot of people didn't know what 613 was. I cannot believe y'all.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't. That's not, if you don't know that color number, you just don't know it. Like
Only colors
I've
I
heard
know
of
is
33.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I've heard of 33. I don't even know any 3-digit her numbers.
Me neither.
Not to say that I didn't know that they existed, but I wouldn't. Okay, they exist.
Black, brown, light brown, dark brown. That's all.
Go to 613.
I don't go on that end.
Yeah, black women don't normally go to that.
Yeah, the lightest I've ever had in my hair when I used to wear pinch braids in the early 2000s was number 4. And I was terrified about number 4 because I'm brown. I never think I look right with lighter hair.
Mm-hmm. It depends on the hair.
So when they're on the thing, did y'all think it was when Giselle said that Ray told her that Karen told him that he gotta eat her box? What y'all think about that?
Too much TMI.
Yes. I didn't know one thing about it other than I don't want to hear this.
Okay, don't nobody want to hear about they way old ass that's near death, that's near fucking death, 1 foot into the ground.
I feel like you talking about me.
One
Stop
out. Child, nobody want to hear about that from his old ass. Probably can't even get hard no more. And then DUI Huger, her old ass. Somebody, girl, bye.
But when she said slob on my knob like corn on the cob, but she didn't say
that pissed me off.
I was like,
because girl, you ain't sucking Ray dick. You is not sucking Ray dick. God. Stop pissing me off. Please stop pissing me the fuck off. For real,
let me go make sure my daughter's door is closed. Cause
I'm so sick of them. Like y'all don't understand. Like for real.
No.
Like tired of them.
She said she's not reciprocating. That's why
did y'all talk about Giselle? Did y'all talk about
she ain't swallowing baby, she's swallowing alcohol
already?
No, go ahead. You can start.
What? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. Okay, first of all, before I even go into that, another reason why I want Mia and them off the damn show is because I can't take a whole season of me agreeing with Giselle and Ashley dumbass no more. I can't take it no more.
Mia?
Yeah, I'm saying that I want them off the show as well because I can't take another whole season or the rest of this season me happen to agree with Giselle and Ashley.
I thought you said Mia. I was like, no.
I can't take it no more. I can't take it no more.
That is bad. When you have to right, I get you.
For real.
Okay, yeah, I get you, baby.
It's bothering me.
Yeah, because Mia will make you. If you don't like Giselle and Ashley, Mia gonna make you like them because that's
bothering myself. Because, bitch, how do you not think that you owe Giselle an apology in public and you did the shit in public? Girl, you ought to be glad that they listened to y'all. You call her kids whores. How dare
literally.
you?
I mean, you gonna put that your baby daddy might not be your baby daddy in public, but your ass can't apologize
In public,
all the
like,
stuff you
girl.
put in public. An apology is something you can't do in public.
I mean, that's real. That's real to me. Like, she's disgusting. Like, she did that to children.
And they showed a montage of her lying.
But those are the part that makes those are children.
Child, Mia got 3-4 years of footage of her lying. She had to go sit down somewhere with her big ass feet. With her big ass feet, go sit down.
And she doubled down.
Can y'all imagine what Candace would be saying about her?
Oh, I bet you will be living for Candace this season, huh?
If she probably would make me like her. You ain't lying about that, actually, because I was on Candace's side the year that she fought Monique. I was 10 toes down for Candace. I was early on Candace's side though.
Just a little side note about that, not to get all into it, but I don't know if y'all were in any group pages on Facebook about that. I remember that time. Baby, that was a time to be a housewife fan because you had to motherfucking choose. It was not no.
You ain't lying. You
got kicked out of the group.
You showed
me. You kicked out of a group because I got kicked out of a group.
That's how me and Montique met.
That's how me and Leanne met. Y'all know Leanne. That's how me and her met because baby, me, her, and our whole little group chat that we got, we all met from that beef. And we all became friends from that because we used to fight.
That was some good conversations in there, but you're right. You
had to pick a side, baby. You either was Team Candace or you was Team Monique. It wasn't no in between. It wasn't no if and buts about it. Like you said, baby, you was getting kicked out of groups.
That's why I was saying I kicked out of several. I was ready though. Yeah, I had video. Because for whatever reason, I had caught those lives in real time.
With who? Monique?
With Monique.
She was on her press tour.
Yeah. I had caught Monique's lives in real time. The one that she shut down, the one that she said she would tell us later that Bravo made her take down. That particular one gave a lot of information.
But y'all are going to be ashamed of me because I was Team Monique all day. I was
you would not.
With my pitchforks and my motherfucking fire, okay? On the front line.
How was that possible, D? How could you be Team Monique?
Okay, now that and shut up, Joy. In hindsight 2020, though, like I said, I haven't fought in years actually. But hindsight 2020, no, actually, like since probably like I graduated high school and went to college. It's been a long time. I probably wouldn't fight now unless somebody just really forced me to. I probably would call the police. But
D is growing up. Okay, go ahead though.
But no, I feel like now my stance has changed that I've gotten a little older and I have rewatched it a little bit. And I'm in the middle versus back then how I was Team Monique. Now I'm in the middle. Now I feel like they are both at fault. I feel like they both contributed to their beef as far as the beef as a whole. I know people like to focus and hone in on the fight specifically, but I feel like you have to look past, it's bigger than the fight. Like if you add everything into the situation, like the only thing that Monique was really wrong about for real was how she came in and handled season 5. I feel like they were being fake with each other. I feel like when they made up at the season 4 reunion, I feel like they should have just said, no, we're not ready yet. Instead of acting like they made up. And then when they came in the next season, Monique was, for some reason, I don't know why she had this incessant need to try to be friends with fucking Giselle, even though she knew that her and Giselle were going to end up fighting by the end of the season any damn way. But she had this incessant need to be friends with her and doing Giselle's dirty work. Because if you want to be real, Giselle ain't never liked Candace to begin with. To be honest with you, the only reason why she went so hard on Monique was because Monique attacked Candace and fought her. But had Monique not put her hands on Candace, baby, they would have bonded over that.
You think
and
so?
Monique was absolutely. Monique was just super fake season 5, and instead of just keeping it real, like, girl, I really don't like you right now. That's it.
I
But
think
it
what
was just a
made me
lot.
think Monique, they were both at fault was, okay, they both were kind of going back and forth, and I get it because I rewatched it. But when Monique kept trying to come fight her, that's when it went to a different level.
Yeah,
I
but
was
I mean
done.
I mean that's how some people are, because I'm not gonna lie, like I said, I have not fought in a long time. But if somebody gets me to that point to where I do have to fight you, I'm like a Monique. I need to be removed from the entire situation. Like somebody needs to physically remove me from the vicinity of that person, because if I'm
But
still
no, even
around
when she
you.
would talk about it, she would laugh. She would joke. Like she
Oh
never
yeah, I'm the
took.
same way. If I beat somebody up, I'm gonna laugh about it. Like,
No,
girl,
but she's
yeah.
a grown ass woman. You was young. You said I'm saying you ain't even as
Girl,
old as
now,
she
if
is.
I beat somebody ass now, I'm
See,
gonna
you
laugh
okay? You
about
still
it.
ain't grew up then. All right, I was giving you your props.
Especially if I still dislike you, and I haven't moved to a space where it's like, it is what it is, and
Well,
we're
what
still
are you
like
talking?
actively. Girl, no, I beat your ass and I beat your ass again. Please don't try it.
All right, let me say something. You can tell everybody
Try.
wants to cuss me out. Why do I have this? Hold on.
That was so funny when they all yelled at her.
Yeah, that's what you could tell. They all wanted to cuss her, like they were over her, and
Wait,
so
wait, wait,
that's
wait,
why
wait,
I
wait.
think that
Another
they
pause.
really cut
Another
some stuff
pause. This
out
is to Joy
because.
though.
Go ahead.
Joy, I seen your comment under a TikTok post and it made me die of laughter
What?
because I actually know you, well, somewhat know you for real. And
Mhm.
it was the post when that dude had reenacted Nene when she was telling Candy about Kenya twirling. And you was
Uh,
like that, and your comment was like, "That is so funny." And it's like I heard that in your voice.
oh.
She said that is so funny.
Yes, that made me laugh so hard when I saw it. I said, "Look at Joy." But go
I
ahead,
like
Teak.
stuff that make me
Oh, I
laugh.
don't forget that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I like people
Oh,
who reenact show, but you notice that they only do like for real, for real. I think that one guy who's real popular on TikTok, he's the one that went to that Bravo thing and got the
Yes.
reenact. Some of them with the real people, which I thought
Yes.
that
Like the
would have been a
Cynthia one
joy.
was so funny.
Yes, they were
Oh,
really
if he
good.
could have did it with Nene, yes.
Yes, it would. I mean, he does all. He makes scenes look funny because it's times on Salt Lake. I watch Salt Lake because he's reenacting a scene from that week that I
I
haven't
started
seen.
watching it.
Yeah, Salt Lake has been really good. Like
It's
whoever
been
their
really good.
production
Yeah, it's
is
been
like
really
Their
good.
production company is top tier.
absolutely
Top,
They got a
because
different
top tier.
production
That's what I was
company.
telling Joy. It's their production
yeah,
company.
I think all of the housewives have different production companies.
Yeah, theirs is great.
But whoever theirs is great, like as far as casting, because they can bring this same exact cast back and I'd be fine for next
Yeah.
year.
But
Because
even like
even
some of the
Brittany was good.
cinematography, the sound effects, the
Yes.
the themes, their production company is top tier.
Because
Yeah, it's good.
Brittany
I'm
is a good
definitely
friend
enjoying
of.
it, and that
Brittany
ain't
is a good
really.
friend of.
She
Yeah,
is very good. But
She's
they be on
chaotic,
her like she just
entertaining.
funny.
yeah.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
her
but anyway, let's
actually.
get back on this show. Sorry, y'all. But do you think they cut some stuff out from the table scene? Because why was they all so ready to cuss her out?
Oh, when Giselle said something like, this is your moment.
Yeah, they cut
They
stuff.
literally cut her out in the middle of her comment.
I wonder why they cut this stuff out. I want because all of them was hot at her.
They probably was talking about, girl, you lying, and we can't take no more. That's what I think they were saying. Like, because at that point, I'm talking to the TV. I'm serious. At some point, I was talking to the TV because I'm feeling what they feeling. Like, girl, why you lying? What they got to
Ugh,
do with your bad behavior?
nothing at all.
Like,
Mia just a line.
you
Wait, who we
stop
talking about?
Right,
Mia,
she
Yeah, she's
does
just a
that
lying
to
ass
shut
bitch.
people up. I hate when people do that. It's so manipulative. You always got a sob story when somebody call you to the carpet. When you not winning, you come in with a sob story
yep,
because
that's
now
right.
everybody got to shut up because we don't want to appear too insensitive. Because
And
Child,
you
then
they'll hate a bit.
Jacqueline ain't helping. Talking about
They'll hate a
everybody's
bitch
going
like me
against
on TV.
Mia.
Like, girl, shut up, bitch. Like,
Right.
ugh. That's why I said they would hate me on reality TV because I would be that person that they would be like too insensitive. Because I'd be like, girl, Mia, shut up. Like, shut up, bitch. Like, ugh, that'll just be me every fucking time. Bitch, shut up. Tired of you.
I'm
Tired of
of
you and your lies. I would be calling me out. Like she wouldn't even be able to get her stories out because I'd be like, oh my God, here we go with another fucking
like
lie.
literally, I would be rolling my eyes when
Like,
she start talking. I told you a noun, a verb, and a lie because
like,
I already
girl,
know it's
that's so
coming.
good, Joy. That's so good. I'm gonna steal that.
I got that from Joe Biden, but okay.
I'm screaming, bye.
He said that when somebody was when Giuliani was running for president, he said, oh, was that him? Yeah, he said that man don't know nothing but a noun and a verb and 9/11.
Baby,
That's
I
where
am
I got that
crying.
from.
I am crying.
Girl, that was
No,
a
he
heck
did
of a
not.
read.
No,
Look.
he did not say that, girl.
Yes, he did. It was a heck of a
Stop
read.
it.
I'll send it to you. Politics, it's like a soap opera. And if Trump get in office, we're gonna have 4 years of soap opera.
Baby,
But
do y'all see that Karen is making her soap opera debut, honey, next month?
You told us about that.
Karen is making her soap opera debut.
Karen who?
Huger. Karen D-U-I Huger.
On what?
On the new soap opera that's coming to CBS, Beyond the
Beyond
Gates.
the Gates.
Yeah. I sent it in the group chat. How did you not see that?
I saw it.
I didn't.
I said, okay, Karen, even though I'm sure it's gonna be a cameo.
I mean, she getting sentenced on the 30th.
I'm sure it's just I'm sure,
filmed.
yeah, you know, soap operas, baby, they probably didn't damn near film so much since then.
You know what? I don't know why I couldn't watch a soap opera since we watched
reality TV.
Reality TV because it ain't nothing.
It is still a big difference in the soaps, though. Ain't nobody dying and coming back to life on
that is so true. Well, they do get on pause and come back though.
Yeah, but I'm talking about on soap opera. We thinking these people been dead for 20 years, and then here they come back on the screen all these years later, and you died in 19.
Look, with a facelift because they got a new actress.
Child, like, and you've been dead since 1997, and then here you come back, girl. Please,
like Bo and Hope, honey.
Girl, and Bo and Hope still there.
They focus, people. We got a whole nother show to do.
Come on.
Oh, I didn't do Married to Mess, and that's why I'm still on this one. Let me see where I'm at. Hold on.
We really at the end, kind of.
Hold on.
That was it.
Christmas came by her kids. So Stacey asked Kay about her. Oh, the court case with Kay. That's one.
Oh, yes.
What y'all think?
Can I go first?
Yes.
And see, this is exactly why I said, though I have kind of enjoyed Giselle just a little bit, she always is going to remind us that a tiger don't never change their stripes, and she is still a miserable, old, pathetic
what did
bitch.
She say?
Because you mean to tell me that you're still going on about this? Like, Giselle, first of all, bitch, if you got your motherfucking head split open, your ass will be pulling that perpetual white woman card.
Was, so this is still a thing.
Like, but we all know she was being sarcastic.
He said, but why? You know she doesn't have any money. Why?
That's the truth.
I know. I'm just saying
the point is, go ahead, Kelly.
And now she's been countersued. Like Giselle is saying, you're going through this lawsuit to try to get some money from somebody who ain't got no damn money.
Right.
And you know that you're paying legal fees. She can't pay your legal fees back because she ain't got no money to pay them back. Like,
no, Deborah got some money, honey.
How does Giselle know she doesn't have money?
Because
she probably don't work.
Her husband got it either way it go. Okay, and what's her husband is hers.
But I don't think her husband had their money, like what they got.
Like what? Who got?
I mean, the housewives. I'm sure ain't they making a little more money than Deborah's husband? I'm sure.
I don't know.
It's not the thing about it is that Giselle was trying to be fucking.
But I was thinking she was talking about the civil part.
Giselle was trying to be funny by saying that. She definitely was trying to be sarcastic. She was trying to be sarcastic. Please, oh my God. Anyway, y'all don't never see what Giselle is trying to be.
Like, I think
that ain't the point. That ain't the point. You can like somebody and still be shade.
Well, you gotta throw shade on the show, but
exactly, and that's exactly why I'm calling her out.
I don't think that was shady. I think that
Joy, of course. I'm not surprised by that.
Let me say this. I think she was saying what everybody was thinking. That girl ain't got no money. Like, so why are you taking her to court for millions of dollars when you know she ain't got? It's a symbolic. You want a symbolic win?
Probably so. It's about the principle.
It's
and I
not.
understand.
I
It
can
is.
understand the
It's
criminal
not.
case.
It's
Look,
not you, Joy.
keep
So of course you
forgetting.
don't get that.
Right? No,
Of
it's
course.
a civil case and a criminal. She
And
said
it's about the principle.
so fight the criminal. Why
Dude,
go
that's
out of your money to try to get money that you ain't gonna get? You only spending money.
And
You
that's
pay
getting
your own
countersued for 70 million.
Is Deborah going for the same thing?
She going for
No.
70 million.
Okay. So, and she know that Kay doesn't have that. So, I mean, they're doing
But
what they need to
hers
do
is a
legal to get something
counter.
negative on their
Hers
record.
is a countersuit. She's like, bitch, I'm gonna up
She still
you.
did it. She still did it. So my point is, they're
You
both
gotta
doing
count
that
them
just so they
against
can
you
have
gotta
something
prove
on record. I just wonder how y'all can hear when we all talk over each other. They both still did it, is what I'm saying. No matter what,
because you can't sue.
Neither one of them have it. So they're wanting to do it so they can have something on their record showing that what she did was wrong.
The same thing happened with Monique and Candace. Candace sued Monique, and Monique countersued.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Monique has the money.
Well,
I mean, because that was the question. That was the question that was said. Why are you doing it if they don't have the money? So the difference being, she said, "I know, but I'm not questioning that. I'm not questioning that.
That's not what happened. She didn't counter. I mean, it wasn't a. She did have a countersuit, but I thought that was criminal.
But still, she still countersued. What I'm saying is, once you get sued, you're going to countersue. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, even though Judge Judy, Judge Mathis, all of them, when people go and sue, they countersue. Yeah, it's just what happens next.
Yeah. Well, I know that.
At the end of the day, Giselle was still.
Why did Deborah do it? Because that's what happened.
No, but the initial thing that was said
lawyer and her
is why is Kalani doing it since Deborah doesn't have any money? Well, the same reason that she's countersuing her back. And then when you bring Monique and Candace in it, well, Monique at the time was rich. Maybe she still is.
You have to do that because that's her response. You have to have a response.
Let me say why it's done. We're talking about the money, who has the money and who doesn't. So it doesn't really matter. But that's why they did it.
You can't.
At the end of the day, the main focal point of what I was trying to say before I turned this into this big argument. I'm sorry, guys.
We not arguing. We love each other.
No, I know. I was just talking shit.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, my moral point was that this just because y'all feel the way y'all feel, and that's fine. I'm gonna speak for Demisio Square and his opinion on this podcast, and I see that Giselle was definitely trying to be sarcastic, and this is still going on. Like, of course, bitch, yeah, it's still going on. She split my whole motherfucking head open. Of course, it's still going on. It doesn't matter about the money. It doesn't matter if she can pay it or not, bitch. It's about the principle. And why are you even opening your goddamn mouth any motherfucking ways in the first place? Like, bitch, you be quiet. That's what you do. Opening her mouth in the first place, and that's what I would have told her if I was Kay.
Listen, he is upset that Mia got him agreeing with Giselle and Ashley, so he gonna find a problem, okay? And I ain't mad at you.
Giselle is gonna show us time and time again that she may have toned it down just a little bit for the sake of her job, but she is still the same old messy, miserable bitch that she's been the whole time, honey. Like I said, a cheater ain't gonna change them spots, baby.
Karen would have said the same thing if she wasn't a drunk.
Baby, yeah, I can't stand that drunk bitch. Karen DUI Huger, honey. And her time is coming. Grandma's time is coming.
Why are you friends when you use the bitch word?
I don't know.
Okay, what else? Okay, because y'all got to marry.
Let's get to Married to Medicine.
Okay, yeah, because we did the 613. That was the last thing.
We're not finna go each scene. I just really want to.
That was it. That literally. Oh, you talking about Married to Medicine?
Was at the end of, the fight that Contessa and Heavenly had. Like, they were fighters. They were about to fight. And according to
Heavenly was running. Sorry.
Right.
Well, yeah.
According to Heavenly, she called security. He was like, his fat self over there eating I was cracking.
Let me tell you why. Security want her ass beat too. Because security got a mama. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's just like that. They probably was thinking like Phaedra was.
Yeah,
you talking about that girl mama. What you want me to do? I'm gonna sit here and keep eating my vanilla bean. Move. You can't talk all that stuff and then expect somebody to come to your rescue. Like, she sound crazy. And she said that they could say anything that they want to do with each other because we ain't gonna never fight. We all know that. And Contessa come over here. And I'm like, so you think you could say anything and everybody's supposed to take it? Okay, Candace. Okay. Like I was on Candace's side, but I understood Monique's point. I understand her mindset. I just didn't think she was right. Because it's almost like Candace was living in a fantasy while on this particular topic about being able to say anything to anybody and they not go hit one another. And I say Monique was living in reality because we tell our children that, you shouldn't hit one another. But in reality, sometimes you have to, and you're going to have to defend yourself. It's certain things I would never say to just anybody because you don't know how they're going to respond or what they going through or what weapon they got in their pocket.
But I mean, to talk about somebody dead mama,
that's crazy. You asking to be hurt.
And she knew that lady mama was dead.
And she asked her twice. She said, my mother that died in 2010 is stupid. And she said, yes. She said, my mother that died she gave her 2 opportunities to retract what she said. And then Heavenly doubled down and said, yeah, your mama's stupid.
Woo.
I think Heavenly relies on the fact in her head that most people are not going to retaliate physically.
That's what I just said. Yeah, that that was the point I was trying to make.
Well, that's my bad here, Kelly.
Yeah, that was the point I was trying to make, is that she feel like she can say anything to like anybody. You should never be that free in no situation. I don't. I don't think anybody should ever.
Because I'm just saying, I know I done got into some heated arguments in the past. Look, I was saying some shit, so it's just like I can't even just rake on Heavenly like that, like for real. Because girl, I'm being like dead serious. Like one of my biggest beefs that I've ever had in life, and it kind of still is going on today, but not going on today because I don't really see her like that. But like if I do see her, like she already know it's like the same thing. Still now, all these years later, bitch, we don't like each other. Like it's a common thing. Like we like anytime we see each other, it's still the same thing. Like, bitch, what? Like, and I'm not even lying to y'all for real. And when me and her got into it back in the day, honey, baby, I ain't gonna lie, I was talking about her dead grandma. I surely was.
No,
I mean, I'm with you on that.
But
point.
she brought up my mom first,
right?
So,
now, see, I get you on that one.
Like she did, but I did go too far with what I said about her grandma because she didn't really say nothing that was just like horrible. But I just feel like, girl, the fact that you would even play around like that, you know what I'm saying? And my mom had just died too, so it was still fresh. The fact that you even play around like that, okay, bitch, I got you. And since you want to talk about my mom, let's talk about your dead grandma with her fat ass with that ugly ass lip liner that she used to wear. Yeah, sweetie, since you want to.
Heavenly didn't have a good mama, and so she doesn't understand the value
what it means. Yeah, so it's easy for Heavenly to throw it out there like that, like your mama, bitch.
Wait a minute. I was like, these girls are good because we didn't see your mama kept you in a 10x8 with no window.
Right.
Like, didn't even let you go outside.
You ain't lying about that,
like
Joy.
The things that people can bring up about her mama. She don't respect mamas.
No,
honestly, I think because nobody has really just got Heavenly like that either. Besides maybe Mariah, she the only person that just really came close to it, but ain't nobody really just got into Heavenly for real and just for real like dragged her ass, because you can be loud.
But has she power washed her house yet? Speaking of Mariah,
no, she has not.
Okay,
Mariah was the only one that really could get Heavenly together, and when you
Dr.
ain't got
Jackie
nobody,
could too.
Oh, yeah, but Dr. Jackie's too subtle. I need somebody that's going to be abrasive the way Heavenly is abrasive when she's in a confrontation. You need somebody like a Mariah to get Heavenly together. I mean, Quad to get Heavenly together, but Heavenly got to really make Quad mad for Quad to really go there with her for real. Because Quad to do it too, but that rarely happens. You need somebody like I said, a Mariah. So like you said, because you know how much stuff they can say about Heavenly, and I'm sure they know about Damon. I'm sure they know.
do.
What you mean? You know, all it takes is the right person to really get mad for real and really bring it up and really back it up with the goddamn receipts and not give a damn about how Damon feel, not give a damn about how Heavenly feel, and they partner, the husband, to not give a damn either until Damon to fuck himself because Greg was weak.
So, Joy, what
Somebody
made
said,
you say last night that Damon was slow? Like he was.
Who said he was
I
slow?
said,
Joy.
if that man, I did not say that. I said, if I did not know that man was a doctor, I would think he was slow.
Lord Jesus.
And he might be autistic a little bit, maybe.
Joy, I'm crying,
Because
actually.
no, no, I'm serious. He on the spectrum.
We
You
talking about
think he has
Dr.
autism?
Damon is?
Yeah, he on the
He
spectrum.
could.
Why
He
do
could
you
have
say
autism.
that though? Stop, Joy.
The way he talks and the way he processes
He
things.
is soft.
He's
sweet,
really
loving.
yeah.
He
Even how
hears you out. I mean, I don't know how that's on the spectrum, really. Maybe that's.
he's weird to me, and it's not in a bad way. I'm one of those girls. Whenever I write books. Well, I'm writing a book about an awkward black boy now. I like awkward black boys. Damon would have caught my eye.
You feel like he was an awkward black boy when he was
Yeah.
younger and in school?
Yeah, I like awkward. Yeah. I think he was an awkward black boy.
He probably is still an awkward black boy now. It's just overshadowed by Heavenly's abrasive behavior.
I think he still is. That's what he reminds me.
First of all, again, I could probably never even be around Heavenly in real life either, especially if I was a woman, because I know how I am now. So I could just imagine if I was a woman, I probably would have never even made it far on the show in the first one, because I would have probably already beat Heavenly up.
So does Greg. Greg reminds me of an awkward black boy.
Oh, absolutely. I can see him being more that than Damon.
I like those kind of guys. I'm actually attracted to awkward black dudes.
I would more. I see that in Dr. Greg 150%. Yes. I don't see it in Damon though.
Well, I think it can be looked at like that with Damon specifically because he's so like quiet but passive aggressive.
Yeah.
Because Damon is very passive aggressive, absolutely, and it's just like it makes me understand why Heavenly act the way she acts.
Yeah.
Cause he is.
Yeah.
So he's one of those men. If he ever cheated, I wouldn't want to know.
Oh, he cheated.
You think Damon cheated?
Oh, of course.
Sorry.
And I hope it never comes
back. I'm not. Stop.
Don't
Don't cuss him, Tanika. I got to be the only one to take the blame.
Yes,
for that.
I'm gonna let you be the only one.
Because I don't give a damn, but I know y'all do.
You don't. Not zero. Okay.
Y'all got until we get monetized, then I'll stop.
Oh, do we have to stop when we get monetized?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't say a lot of certain stuff when you get monetized.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The F word is used a lot and will stop some paychecks.
Yeah, it would. So until we get monetized, I'm cussing. I'm cussing these hoes out. I'm wearing them out.
Oh, let's cut. I'm doing it too. That's it.
Did y'all read that email I sent? Totally off the show. I'm sorry. But did y'all read that email I sent you about the girl who was getting paid $30,000-$40,000 a month and Facebook suddenly stopped?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ain't that a trip?
Why did they stop?
She didn't say in her post. But
something has to happen, I'm sure.
She's also on what do you call the video thing? Not YouTube, but the adult.
Ooh, baby, it's cold. I need a bigger jacket than this.
What is this? Where's the
Y'all gotta do the show because I can't leave this. I don't know.
Did you put it in the group?
Yeah, I did. I sent it in there. What's that other thing that people like Tori Spelling and them are all making all that money? Okay,
Not sure. I don't even know who Tori Spellings is. Hey.
Door. You know, the popular thing you go to, you got to pay monthly to see her feet or
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, okay. So this lady is also on OnlyFans. So she's getting money from there too. She's shown her entire body and everything when she's had plastic surgery after her kids. And she has 7 kids. So she just don't hide nothing.
Well, I want to start on OnlyFans too. I just got to find the right person to start it with.
I watched 90 Day Fiance. This was a girl on there. that was an OnlyFans. I think she said she made $90,000 a year just showing her feet.
I know we talked about that before, and I just want y'all to know I got some pretty feet. I'm just saying. I still don't know if I can do it.
I am actively looking for a guy to start an OnlyFans with because you don't have to show your face. Some people still gonna buy it. I buy OnlyFans, so I know it.
What do you mean, guys? Like a group of guys to do certain things?
One other person.
Okay, so yeah, okay.
Like a partner, you know, and
So
me and him
y'all do it
record
together?
OnlyFans. Well, yeah, he would definitely be, you know, doing, you know, putting it that and him, you know, the back.
Wait a minute, can you do that fellatio on there? You can do that, literally do that on the camera?
It be people having sex on OnlyFans.
That's what
I knew
that's
that they
what
were
OnlyFans
showing.
is. What are you talking about?
Well, it's not just that. There's a lot of people in there that do
I mean,
that.
well, yeah, it's not just that. You are
now,
right.
there are people there that
stuff.
sell their bodies and pictures and things like that, but I never knew they actually
It's people on there that don't even do anything provocative on OnlyFans, so I'm not gonna do OnlyFans like that. You're right. But yes, it is people on there that do it. Yes, I follow some of the
Y'all
best.
showing y'all age.
Why?
Y'all showing y'all age. I thought that was what OnlyFans was made for.
I thought it was just showing pictures. I didn't know people actually had surgery.
No, they have actual sex on their darling.
I just stop talking about the show for free. Like, why would you have to do OnlyFans?
Okay, speaking of
because it's making money. Some of those people make $40,000 a month
for free. Why am I gonna pay?
Y'all don't remember Denise Richards putting how much did you say she made a month?
But she was just showing pictures. She wasn't having sex.
Like 100,000. No, you don't have to. I guess you can. She was making like 100,000. She ended up making more than what her daughter was making.
All I'm gonna say this is that for me, I know for me personally, there are millions of us out here that prefer watching porn that's actually real and not fake.
Oh, okay.
It's called amateur porn. Amateur porn. It has a whole category. And it basically means, like I said, actual sex. It's like you can, like, you know that this is real. It's not like a porn. It's not like a studio.
Look, I know.
Yeah, that's true, but it's different, girl. OnlyFans is different.
I'm showing what I watch. Go ahead.
It's different.
Wait a minute, hot tub? Is that what you said?
No, they just have amateur. They have like couples put their stuff on Pornhub.
Yeah, they do.
Oh,
but you don't think they're getting paid by Pornhub? Come on,
they are. I'm sure when they give it to them, they pay them for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that, like I said, I can only explain it from my perspective, honey, and I understand.
Somebody.
I'm married to medicine, but I really am.
Wait a minute. There's a state. I can't remember what state, but after January 1, the Pornhub is blocked from their state.
Yes, Arkansas. That's one thing that pushed me towards OnlyFans.
Really?
Oh,
wait a minute. Let me type it in and make sure it ain't blocked from here. Let me just
North Carolina.
You gotta have an Arkansas number.
You get a VPN, so you can't even.
Girl, but who paying for that though?
A VPN? They cheaper than OnlyFans.
Girl, no, they are not.
You better go to IP Vision.
I'm just gonna continue to do OnlyFans.
Proton is free. Proton VPN is free. Y'all need to talk to me, but go ahead.
Like I said, T, it's just something about about the porn being real and not fake. Okay,
so
I follow some dudes on there, girl. Like I know I can suck some dick. I know that. I know that. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fucking fact, guys. That I can do that job and that task exceptionally well. I've seen videos of myself, so I know I can. But it is some.
Okay, we believe you, D. We believe
it is some
you.
It is some on there.
This is probably one of the videos that would never get monetized.
People, let me tell you something.
But it is some on there, T. I'm telling you, girl. Like I said, I know I can. I know I can, but I've seen some on there that, girl, they got me beat by a long shot.
Really? Oh, I want to see. No, okay. We'll talk about that.
I'm about to send it to you, girl. You got Twitter?
But we about to pimp D out because he is a pro.
If you're fine and black.
For no reason.
I'll send you my Twitter handle. Not that I need it. But
this is how we going to get monetized. D finna get us some money.
If you're fine and black, hit up Chatter Up.
I'm with this too. You can be any color if you're cute. Okay. Okay,
No,
moving on.
black people only. I only like black.
You really? I was being a Swiftie. I thought you liked them all, but go ahead.
How are
I
you a
mean,
Swiftie, but you only like black?
I did not say that. I said
Only like black men
specifically.
is what you're saying.
I said specifically. I would rather my penis be black, but I'm not opposed because I have dated
Yeah.
white men before.
Okay.
My first ever boyfriend, Kelly, was white, black, and Hispanic.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
fat?
No, honey, he was a very well in shape man.
Okay, let's go to Married to Medicine because we on Instagram too.
How old were you, D? And then I'll stop.
Oh Lord.
So you can tell me and Callie
My
didn't watch
first boyfriend, I was a freshman in high school, and he was a senior in high school.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, on to
And
Married.
we dated
might
for
need
5
a doctor
years.
on to Married to Medicine.
D, we need to have conversations. You don't be talking to me like this until we get on here. But go ahead, y'all.
All right.
Because
the only
Joy and them
thing,
old, they don't be wanting to hear that.
Joy be having certs, and so does Callie. But go ahead.
I be having what?
Certs. That's what my friend, because she don't say sex. She said y'all be having certs. But go ahead.
And Joy is a freak. That's what kills me.
You know she is.
That's what kills me.
She sure got quiet, didn't she?
That's what
Sure
she got that
did.
pre-PhD in. Shit.
And she acts like we don't remember some conversations. Joy has told us things here and there.
Uh-huh. Joy was at Freaknik. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but back to the show, child.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't watch it, so I can't participate.
Oh, Married to Medicine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why we talking about you.
That was really the only thing was really that argument and Quad. I did watch that. Was so theatrical.
Oh,
my daughter don't even watch. My daughter don't even watch Married to Medicine, but she is so tickled by Quad because she like Housewives. She like the black ones. But she really into Quad for some reason. She be serious too. It's like, yeah, all the time. That's why I don't even know when she's being genuine.
That's why I don't understand why Quad has not, because Quad does not have to stay on Married to Medicine. Baby, she hang around enough famous people. Why has she not moved to LA and got on the soaps? They said she is.
She needs to be on, but she can't.
She needs to be on the soap. That is a lot.
Well, I think I'll even say this: the way that they move Phaedra around, it's possible for this to work. I can see her better as a housewife. I can see her better as a housewife than on this because what Quad really don't want to talk. These ain't the girls that she would hang with. Quad still go out and stuff.
Yeah.
Quad is a party girl. She would do good on Housewives of Atlanta. I always thought Mariah would too.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see them.
And then y'all know,
I cannot see that.
Y'all know, Days of Our Lives is with NBC. So Quad has a gateway in there, honey. And Quad would be a good soap star. I'm telling y'all, like I would just live for Quad to deliver some big emotional monologue.
Bad. She would probably be bad.
Quad would write her own thing. Because you buried me. You killed me. I bled to death.
You left me stranded on an island. And you just left me for dead. I can see it. Yes. It would be epic, or like a big confrontational scene with somebody. Oh my God, I could see Quad now delivering those lines, bro.
I could see her on the Housewives. I just can't see her. This cast is too old for her. And what's crazy is TT do fit in with these. They need just a little young flavor.
I just know, you know what Married to Medicine's real problem is? It's time to change it up just a little bit. It's time to get some new girls.
So who would you get rid of?
Jackie. Fast in a hurry. Goodbye.
I'm sorry. I love Jackie. Jackie is what, 65 years old, and she has a body like she's 25.
Jackie is boring.
She's still very vibrant. Her
Jackie is boring. She doesn't bring anything to the show. Her only one storyline she ever had out of 10 years was when Buffy was there. Bye. She
I
dry,
with
watching
Jackie, they're
paint
not gonna let
dry.
her go because she owns a lot of businesses and they get money from them.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just like, ooh, child, it's time to cut their losses like they did with Candy.
Yeah, it is about time.
It's
Who
time to
sees these
go.
Instagram comments? Are you looking at that stuff?
Who's Instagram?
Aren't you live on Instagram?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
I'm on.
that's
Yeah, I'm on the Instagram one. Yeah.
so. Do you see comments when they come over?
I don't. They can't. I don't think they can comment.
Because I just
Yes, they
commented. I
can.
was just wondering.
Yes, they are. They're
Oh, they
commenting.
can't. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay. Just,
because it says
okay.
can't post comments to some destinations. So I thought that was
I
Instagram. So
just
what
I
is?
don't think it pops in through you all. It
Oh,
just
in
pops in
here.
the middle.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mhm,
That's what I meant. Yeah.
mhm.
Oh my
Okay.
Oh,
God, I want this Latoya in here
yeah.
I
I
haven't
so
didn't even
she
seen
see her.
her in a
good at
couple days.
memory.
I haven't seen her
Because this is my
in a few
last
days at
live
all,
cussing,
actually.
you guys. I'm gonna stop cussing because my aunties don't like it. So this is gonna be my last live of me
Yeah.
cussing
Right.
excessively. Excessively. I can commit to
Oh,
excessively
okay.
to try to grow
So
the
what your
brand.
auntie say?
Does that mean bitch too?
No, y'all are my aunties.
Oh,
So you're
I'm an
going to keep
auntie too.
saying that word? Okay.
Well, I am. Of course.
Well, I can't. I said excessively. Now we got to
I'm a
take
niece.
baby steps.
Look, I'm a niece.
I'll be an
I'm
auntie.
not. I'm the
Y'all
only
remember
niece
the
here.
aunties versus the nieces?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
I
me and
remember.
y'all. That's me and y'all. Niece versus my
He said he the
aunties.
niece
It's
because he
all the
was 30,
time.
20.
23. Don't dare do me.
Well, okay. Sorry.
30. Excuse me. I'm far away from that, sweetheart.
No, you're not. You there.
I'm 23. I
Okay.
have time. I have over 5 years.
You're only 23 years old?
Yes.
Okay.
I can commit to not excessive. I can't commit to not
Has
cussing at
Contessa
all.
lost too much weight?
She's very thin.
I
She
thought
I
looks
she's
mean,
always
better.
it
been
She
don't look
like.
looks better
bad.
this season, though.
It
From
don't look bad, but she was her body. She was a bodybuilder.
yeah,
She
yeah,
was
Yeah,
in one
she's
of those
gotten
contests.
leaner.
So
yeah.
maybe
She looks
that's what it
cute this season.
is.
Do y'all
Yeah,
believe her
maybe that's what it is.
husband is abusive?
Emotionally
Oh, I'm
abusive.
glad
She
you
said
mentioned that.
that. She said
No,
that.
no, but then she clarified they
I
are
don't
the
believe it
two.
either. So I'm like, am I tripping? Because I can usually pick up on that stuff.
Nobody ever said that he was whooping her ass.
Can I wait a minute?
I
Can
didn't
I?
say it either. I just said was he abusive? There's multiple ways of abuse.
He clarified in the way that he is like really passive aggressive. I mean, he's not aggressive at all. He's just passive. When he don't communicate with her, if she fussing at him about something, he just gonna leave the room. Like,
Wait, y'all. Wait. I'm sorry to cut y'all, but this just took me out because I'm in the dollar store right now. And
Oh,
why Shaq got gummy worms?
shut
Okay,
up,
really?
boy.
I swear. It's funny.
Send me some.
It's called Shackalicious. XL
No,
gummies. It's funny to me. I'm sorry.
like
Go ahead.
edible gummies.
Yes,
No.
like candy with his
Oh, I
face.
thought you meant like the weed kind. Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
no.
Oh no. With his face.
what was I don't even know what he was saying.
I don't know. Oh, Contessa. Oh, you were
Oh,
going to
losing her
say that
weight.
you know
Oh,
that she's
to
a couple. Go ahead.
clarify what he said, yeah, he's just not. He's not a guy that's emotionally available. He
That's
seems
emotional
like
abuse.
and that's why she's saying that it was emotional abuse. Like he's not gonna deal with it. When he said that, all I could do is think about my granddaddy. When I was little, I would go over there, and not my granddaddy had a seat. My grandma would have a seat. You know, two places they always sit. I would go in, kiss my granddaddy on his forehead, and then kiss my grandma. My grandma would be fussing about 4 minutes. My granddaddy would just get after. It was almost like clockwork because he was
Oh, wow.
always fussing at him. Like it's so sad. That's all I remember. I remember him anytime he was in her presence, she was fussing at him. So he would just go downstairs. He done made him a little man cave in the basement before they was even popular. Like in the 70s and 80s.
That's how my ex used to do me.
Really?
Yeah, like I've told you guys, my mom died when I was 16, so I kind of started living in more advanced life than most 16-year-olds. I kind of had a house to myself because my brothers were grown and they were off doing their
Oh,
own thing.
So
So
you
yeah,
weren't with your father or auntie or nothing like that?
my uncle, one of my well, I only have one uncle. My uncle took legal guardianship over me, but he also lived all the way in Michigan. So
Oh wow,
Oh,
wow.
I mean, he had a home here as well. He has a
right.
home here and there, but he spends most of his time in Michigan. And he probably came
Oh,
home, which he's been doing this all my life. So I mean, it wasn't surprising to me that he was going to continue doing it when mom passed or whatever. He just kind of took care of me financially, made sure that I had money, the bills and stuff were paid, the house and the yard and all of that was taken care of. And like I said, I was 16, so I was emotional, intelligent enough to stay home, without nobody being there. Like I knew how to cook, I knew how to clean, So
okay.
my boyfriend used to stay over and stuff like that. And
At 16?
well, I didn't have nobody there but
I
me. So
know,
who
but
was gonna tell
still.
me to? Well, nobody. That was my house, basically.
Oh, that's
But
nice.
no, like
I'm surprised you
when we
ain't get
would
pregnant.
like when we would get into it with each other, he would like it was a 3-bedroom home, so he would just go into the other room while say I
Oh,
was in the kitchen, and he'd just be like, "Okay, I don't care, Demetrio," and walk off while
Yeah.
I'm
yeah. So
talking.
everybody just isn't there, and we're we're they're probably closer to my age. Men weren't really taught to express their emotions. A lot
Yeah.
of people
And
within
contest
like
allowed.
Gen X, we're not as therapeutically advanced as you say a lot of millennials are.
Mm-mm.
A lot of it I think is because y'all listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff. So men don't sit around and really talk about their emotions at a certain age groups just don't do that.
And then contest allowed. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I can
You
Yeah,
just
know,
but
it just
imagine.
can
I
be
can
deemed
such
as being
imagine
soft,
her
you know.
arguing with Scott and her about to blow the damn windows out.
Hmm.
Yeah, she would do it. Okay, but y'all got to do Married to Mess. I don't know what happened.
yeah, I was talking. Okay, so there was a scene. The reason I mentioned and asked was Greg a little slow earlier
Oh
when he was
Lord
sitting down
Jesus.
talking to Eugene. You remember Eugene is Toya's husband. When they were sitting down talking, he was almost talking to him like he was a baby with kid gloves.
Really?
Yeah, it was almost like he didn't get it. And it could have been him not really want to deal with it, but I think he could be one of those dudes that really ain't really thought about nobody's, like feelings.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's just like we're men.
Mm-hmm.
We process this kind of stuff. My
Yeah,
wife
just like
talk
get
crap.
over it.
Yeah, my wife talk crap about your wife. If it's either true or not, why you tripping? That's how I think he's
Talking
coming
about wait, we
from.
talking about Damon, right?
Yeah,
I can see Damon being exactly like that too. Like it's not
yeah,
that big of a deal. They're girls. That's girl shit. Like why are we
yeah.
being this
Right. He
serious
don't want
about
to.
it
Yeah, he think it's stupid. Yeah, he's that cat.
when it's indeed actually, yeah, it is that serious, bitch. Because I'm tired of your wife.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't understand why he don't see that though.
yeah. He doesn't see it, but
Oh, he
that's why.
knows it. He's just choosing to act like he don't see it. He
But
know
how? I
Heavenly.
mean, oh,
Baby, anybody married to Heavenly know. What are you talking
I
about? You
mean,
don't
I
think that
do,
man
but I don't
know?
like to see even pretend not to see
Yeah.
it. I don't
Because
get
that's his
that.
wife. You do have those
But you
people
still
as
know your spouse's flaws. I mean,
I mean, yeah, that's true, but everybody ain't gonna call out their spouse. You have people like
yeah,
that, as bad as that sounds.
That's how I want my husband 10 toes down for me. I
yeah,
mean,
but after a while, he needs to be like,
Yeah, it's like it's a
Marceau,
difference.
Mister
This has been going
Tissue,
on for a
just
decade,
be
okay?
quiet.
yeah,
Like,
This
oh,
has been
yeah,
going on for a decade. Like
yeah.
it's enough is enough at some point.
yeah,
It's a big line, a fine line between sticking up for your wife and having her back, and then just calling a spade and right is right. And Heavenly is definitely wrong majority of the goddamn time.
yeah.
Now,
He just seemed like what that couple remind me of. If I had to compare them to a fictional couple, you
Oh,
remember on Why Did I Get Married? Marcus
Angela.
and Angela. That's what Heavenly and
yes, that's
and
true.
Damon seem like they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Oh yeah.
she just wear
That
him
is true.
down. He don't even want to hear it. He exhausted. And he, even how they talk to each other reminds me of, come on, Bunny. Like, he talked to her
Oh
like,
my God.
who are you, Michael Jackson? Like, it's so weird. It's so weird when they talk. And I was like, this is a whole argument. And neither one of them went up. Their
An
voices
aqua.
go up an aqua.
What is this beeping? Something's beeping in my room.
But
Anyway.
yeah, it
Okay,
was
what
just,
else happened, y'all?
he just,
So
that,
Jackie, I did see one thing where Jackie pretended like she was hurt. Now, what was that about?
oh,
Nothing.
she, in the midst of that fight at the ranch, when Contessa was trying to get to Heavenly, they pushed Jackie down on the ground.
It was so funny.
Oh, Jackie.
That's the only part I saw.
So she was trying to pretend like she was hurt so people would feel bad. She said that though. She did that on purpose. So people, but
She did it on purpose.
Yeah, she said no, not that
Not
she
fall,
fell on
but
purpose. The
pretend-
rap,
Yeah.
the rap. All of them went back to the ranch to have a civil conversation, except Heavenly.
Are you serious?
Yep, except Heavenly. Everybody else came back, and they were able to have a conversation.
Why
Like
didn't she come back?
That's because Heavenly is like a major problem. But even like the next day, because they was hungry, you know, they didn't eat that day.
Oh yeah, we eating.
So once they didn't stop going back to eat, and they
Potomac and them in Atlanta, they eat.
Yeah, they eat.
Yeah.
So they went back to get their food. And Heavenly was just immature. They just immature.
I don't be knowing how they be forgetting to eat anyways, because I don't give a damn if I'm arguing with somebody or not. I'm in my food right there. I'm gonna be eating and arguing. Wait a minute.
Somebody said, I can't remember who it was. They said I was trying to eat before all of this popped off. Like they said
that. He said that to Jackie last week.
Oh.
I don't be knowing how they be skipping over eating, because I've done it. I have been in events and argue, but I'm gonna eat my food at the table, baby. I'm gonna do that. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna, because me and my friends argue all the time, but we are friends, so it's just like we can argue and move on. And baby, you think I'm finna, if we get to arguing while we all at Texas Roadhouse, you think I'm not finna eat because I'm arguing? No, I'm gonna be eating this food as I'm cussing your ass out.
And it's so funny. So they go, they eat, they go home, they go to bed, and then they coming back again. This was either a bad cut or they didn't have no footage that whole morning. Because now they getting together for a bonfire.
Oh.
So they going from one situation to another. This either told me these girls aren't really kicking it. They're missing a lot of footage. They actually cut out a whole day. They went from one scene of them fighting to kind of explaining themselves, and then it's nighttime. They in front of a bonfire.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So these girls either aren't communicating, because it is one conversation with Phaedra and what's her name? Contessa that morning, but it really wasn't anything else. So they can't be, I don't know what's happening with this cast, but something is going on.
Well, I know that they said that they were all going to have a day apart.
I told y'all it's time for a change. It's time for some girls to go. That's what the problem.
They were going to have a day where they were just going to spend time with themselves, like they wouldn't go hang out.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all what they need, bro.
So maybe that's what
some girls, a couple got to go, 2 or 3 at least. For real.
What do you think about Toya? You think she needs to stay?
No, Toya can stay.
I like Toya.
Even though I don't like Toya, Toya can stay. Toya is the one that's gonna say what needs to be said, the uncomfortable things to say.
That's true.
I feel like we should. I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like Quad can stay, Toya can stay, Heavenly can stay. Simone can stay by a landslide. Simone can stay. That's 4. Who else there?
Yeah, I don't think they need Heavenly.
No, by Jackie, by Heavenly, for real.
They can get rid of Heavenly. I would want to see.
By Jackie and Heavenly and Contessa. By Jackie and Heavenly and Contessa, and give us some new girls and bring back Mariah. And there you go.
Girl, now if Mariah heard Heavenly need to be heard.
I mean, I could do Mariah without Heavenly.
Yes.
Because Mariah had other conflicts that were entertaining.
I
that
know,
didn't involve
but
Heavenly.
I like that I like Mariah was ready.
Mariah
I just feel
told
like
her,
Heavenly is just tired and old, and it's
Yeah, I would like to get rid of her.
Mariah told Heavenly she had an over-under bite.
Yeah, you're over under. That was
the
the
funniest
best.
thing.
'Cause now you're gonna have both.
Hilarious.
And you
Have both.
and you a dentist.
Right. Oh, I wish she would come back. Why do you?
She was
Because
quick
I
wit.
feel like they are more apologetic to Quad than they are to Mariah.
And
Quad
I
was
did y'all see them interviews with Carlos King and the guys? I think it was
Yes, it was a good one.
And
I mean, Mariah was kind of her own down.
Yeah, I remember that. Where'd y'all go?
I'm here. It went away. I thought it was just me.
I don't think she was her own downfall, but I do think she got a big head at some point. And I think that she was throwing her weight around a little bit. I do believe that.
Well,
But
if you think about it,
I
mean,
definitely think that they went against her in a very strategic way.
Well, Mariah
but
did
also
that because the production company would always try to undermine her, and she had to let them know. Wait a minute.
That's what I was going to say. That's my
Created
thought.
this. You know what I'm
She
saying?
was very.
that was the problem right there. They got her off the show, and then the girls banding together didn't help.
But
the
she
situation.
won the lawsuit, though.
I mean, but then she's still off the show. Winning the lawsuit or not, she's still off the show.
Yeah. I think Mariah had a vision, and she wanted to keep that vision.
Yeah, because they did kind of do her wrong. Then
It ain't no kinda.
Then bringing
if she wasn't being disrespectful to people
about it, then
if she was just being a producer, I mean, producers can be a little cocky. You know,
she's supposed to, the white one's off. That's what I'm saying. Like, she should have been able to say, "This is mine."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to.
But I think the thing about it is that probably some of those confrontations behind the scenes necessarily probably, and maybe in some of those meetings that she had with them, not necessarily saying that this is my show, but those more in-depth conversations probably got kind of bad. And even though that is Mariah's show and she made that idea, that's still they motherfucking company, bitch, and they don't need your goddamn show for real.
And she picked them because she said she could have went with, is it Truly that did?
And I think she had I think
but no, she had different production companies too. Because I think Atlanta was under Truly, but she went with Pop because she felt like she liked them, and they're the ones who did her dirty.
Right, Truly probably would have made, probably would have did it like that.
Yeah, she picked the wrong one.
But yeah, so Mariah was still her own downfall because she did create that show, but I mean, you still need a budget and a network behind your show, boo. So sometimes you gotta kind of just shut the hell up.
Yeah.
And let them do what they gonna do. Because at the end of the day, shit, if you ain't got that network with you, your show really ain't nothing. So at some point, she probably should have just let them do what they was gonna do and call it a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, long as they weren't giving you no bad edits or doing you bad, baby, I would have let them do what they did. Okay.
Yeah, because now she off. I can't believe they kicked out. What else?
I mean, she's still getting paid, but still,
yeah, she is. Her name's still on every last one. And you know that they had, because they had the spinoffs, and so if they would have kept LA, they would have had to pay her for it.
Yeah,
and then they were going to do the DMV one, the DC one. That's where Alicia came from. Because remember, they were going to do Married to Medicine DMV or whatever. Yeah, because they even went to go visit those girls.
Sure did.
They had to cut that off because they.
And you know what? Another thing is too, when it came to that, maybe it's just me, and maybe this is kind of bad business. I don't know. I probably would have told them, y'all got to cut me at least probably about a $2-3 million check, and then y'all can keep that shit. Make the other franchise cool. Do what you do. But I need to keep Married to Medicine in Atlanta though. That one I would have.
She's still, her name's still on.
No, Joy. What I'm saying.
No, but Joy, what he's saying is she could have kept those other two, and just got some money off of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
like
then
they would have had to pay me at least one time, and then I would like, okay, y'all can have the trademark to those. Not Married to Medicine Atlanta. I still need that.
oh yeah.
Because I'm
She
pretty
still
sure
gets
Mariah.
Atlanta though.
I know that, but what I'm
Yeah.
saying is I know Mariah still would anybody in their right mind, and then just judging off Mariah from what we saw on the show. She loved fame, she loved being on TV, she loved it. So you don't think that Mariah for 1 second, if she can go back and redo that differently and still be on the show, she would still be there.
I
Mariah
think
liked
she would.
fame too much.
I think she would have. I think she would have. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is her baby. This is her
That's gotta be
baby. And
hard.
yeah. And I
Like
would
getting a
That's
check from it
hard
is
to
definitely
watch
not enough
them
from Mariah.
bring Quad back. Because Quad, you know what I'm
But
saying?
did
She
Quad
don't do
ever
no
really
business.
leave?
Well, they kicked her off supposedly.
But baby, Quad
Yeah.
was still there. So
I know. Mariah even said that with her interview with Carlos. She said, no, this was different than what they did to me.
yeah.
but what does she mean by different? Like, was
She
it
said
worse?
Quad will be back. She said
Oh.
Quad will be back. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because Quad probably ain't disrespecting the network. It's the difference.
She
And
did
then,
though. She did though.
She did.
They said Quad, and I'll even tell you, Heavenly said Quad was in there talking about some, I'm the star of this MF show, and da 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 da. They set her down. Heavenly said that it was so bad that I think, weren't they embarrassed and they heard it? It was something that they heard that Quad went behind the scenes clowning. And I tend to think she went behind the scenes when they brought her to that vacation and then asked her to leave. That's when I think all of that happened, because she probably was.
Oh yeah, she probably was pissed that day for real.
Yeah,
And
she
Quad
probably
ain't lying.
did go off. I thought about that.
But I feel like Quad going off about them trying to kick her out of the group and her being the star of the show is still not the same as the arguments that Mariah was having with the production company. It's still two totally different things. You said what, T?
What's her name?
That was Callie.
Carlos King did an interview of her. I don't know, maybe it was last summer.
Yeah.
I think it was over the summer. And Mariah, well, actually it wasn't that. It was really, I was going to mention what the guys were saying about her. They said that Mariah was really fighting for them. They didn't necessarily understand it at the time, but she got it. Because when they came on the show, she knew production before. This wasn't her first rodeo.
Wait. Say it again.
She fought for them to get paid what they got. Like,
yeah,
she
was a lot
Mariah.
of the issues. I'm not saying she wasn't trying to pull her weight around with the cast. I'm not saying that, and possibly behind the scene. I'm saying that what they were saying, that at that time there were things that they didn't understand that she did.
Yeah.
And that a lot of things they didn't understand, to them, they just want to make a great show. They don't understand that she back there fighting for certain things that just didn't include her. She wasn't always just fighting for herself. She was fighting for everybody else. He said at the time, we just didn't really understand what was going on. But as you get in those situations, you're like, oh, he was trying to do that, or you know what I mean? He wasn't. She had a clear vision for the show. She did not want it to be ghetto. I think that's probably why she was so embarrassed about that fight that they had. Because when you think about the highest people in your community, like for real, and Atlanta had already, before all of these reality shows, that was Black Mecca. So if you were a Black doctor in Atlanta, you had your own practice, you were of the so-called elite, like for real.
No, so I get it.
She had a vision, and she didn't want it to turn that way. And she was a contributing factor first season, but it was turning. Heavenly, it's just kind of like we arguing over declassing the show. She did not want to declass the show.
Yeah, Heavenly did it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She did that, boo.
Okay, y'all, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Same
Yeah.
here.
But yeah, I thought that it would have been a really good idea for Phaedra to do this Med Gala, because that's her thing. She gonna do that, but call up the white and let him do his
Right.
thing.
But
And
that's
Wait,
he,
T, do you
right.
still want to hear about my boyfriend, girl?
wait a minute, but he was always
After the fact.
she always knows how to put on a show. Just say whatever you want, and they all go just as planned. So it ain't like she's ever had like stuff falling apart. The white always got her back.
No, the white is never the wrong. Okay.
Right. But all right, y'all, was good, people.
Yeah.
What, are we doing
Enjoyed
Beverly
yourself.
Hills? When and where? I don't know the dates.
Y'all have fun with that
It
one.
comes on tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
So
we would have to do it Wednesday.
Thursday or I was gonna say, don't matter to me.
Thursday. That's fine with me too.
Okay. All right, y'all. Peace out.
Okay. Bye bye, y'all.
All right.